Hello everyone, it's Miss Day here again, and I am going today to show you how to make our scatter plot charts for our spreadsheet that's called Scatterplot. We have already finished over here our frequency tables, and we've already done our bar graphs, and you've already have all of your data in here. The data in here has already copied over to your scatter plot. The first thing you're going to do to make your scatter plot is you're going to highlight player 1, player 2, and player 3, and this blank space where the games are. Go all the way down, highlight all of those, and click Insert. Then I'm going to click on Chart. Then I'm going to click on Chart Types, and I'm going to scroll down to Scatter. This is a scatter plot. This shows me what's each player scored for their points on which games. Then I'm going to click on Customization to make it look a little bit nicer. Instead of it titling Player 1, Player 2, and Player 3, I'm going to title it Points Comparison. Then I'm going to go down and I'm going to label my horizontal axis and my vertical axis. So it's already highlighted on horizontal. My horizontal axis is the game numbers, so I'm going to type in game number. Then I'm going to click on the drop down arrow and click left vertical. And this one I'm going to call points scored. Now I'm going to scroll down to the bottom, and where it says series and player 1, I'm going to make sure player 1 is in that box, and I'm going to click on trend line and click on linear. The trend line shows me how the players are doing through the season. Here I can see that player 1 is gradually getting better through the season. Now I'm going to click the drop down arrow and click on player 2. I'm going to scroll down and click on trend line again and click linear. Here it shows me player 2 has been at a constant through the season. And then player 3, I'm going to click on him, scroll down, click on trend line, click linear. Ooh, and I can see player 3 hasn't been doing so well. He's gotten worse over the season. Now I'm going to click Insert. I'm going to scroll to the top. There's my chart. It looks awesome. I'm going to make it a tad bit smaller. I'm going to drag it over here to where it says place your graphs below. Okay, so my points are all done. Now I'm going to move over to assists. I'm going to click on this box that is the blank space right after games, and I'm going to click and drag to highlight player 1, player 2, and player 3, and scroll down all the way to game 40. Now I'm going to click on Insert, and I'm going to insert, click Chart. And I have all of these graphs I could do, but I'm going to click on Scatterplot. Then same thing, I'm going to go over to Customization. I'm going to rename my title, and this one I'm going to do Assists Comparison. And I'm going to scroll down and title my horizontal game number. Click the drop down arrow, click left vertical. And now I'm going to name this one Assists. Recorded. Okay. Now I'm going to scroll all the way down, and again I'm going to add in those trend lines to help us see how our players are doing. So player 1, I clicked trend line and clicked this, the drop down to click linear. And I'm going to do the same thing for player 2. Click the drop down, click on linear, And then same thing for player 3. And now those are all my trend lines have popped up. So I'll be able to compare those. I'm going to click Insert. Scroll back up to the top. There's my chart. Again, I'm going to make it a tad bit smaller so it'll fit. Over here, and I'm just going to place it right below points. Now our very last one, we're going to do rebounds. So I'm going to click on this box here that is blank right under games, click and drag, and highlight all the 3 players and go all the way down to game 40. Then I'm going to click Insert, Chart. I'm going to click on Chart Types, and I'm going to scroll down to Scatter Plot. Then I'm going to go over to Customization, and I'm going to rename this title Rebounds Comparison. And I'm going to rename my horizontal axis, once again, game number. And I'm going to name my vertical axis, my left vertical one, rebounds recorded. And then the last step is we are going to insert those trend lines again for each player. So I have player 1 here. I'm all the way down at the bottom. See trend line, I'm going to click the drop down arrow, click linear, and that trend line appeared. Now I'm going to click on player 2, scroll all the way down, click on trend line, linear, and that one appeared, and now the third one. And now I'm going to click insert. Here's my rebounds chart. Make it a tad bit smaller. I'm going to scroll down. And put it right underneath assists. Now that I have all 3 charts, I'm going to be able to compare my players and use this data to answer these project questions. Okay, have fun. Have a good day. Bye.